weeks ago I did a 15-minute face, but it was something that was a little more polished for work, and I intended to follow up a little bit sooner than I am. But I want to do a 15-minute face for a more casual look. This is something that you would use maybe every day if you work from home or if you are retired. It's something you might do on the weekends. It's something you might want to do for running errands. And for me, I am doing this a lot. And so I thought I would just do exactly what I did the other day. It's something interesting about putting on makeup. I know this sounds a little strange, but bear with me a minute. You can put on makeup and still, I know I can put on makeup and still don't feel pretty. Like, well, I have makeup on my face, but it's not doing anything for me. Same thing with 15-minute makeup. You can do a 15-minute makeup, but it just doesn't do anything for you. For me, obviously, I want to look better than I do without makeup. So this is something that I used the other day, and I've used over and over again, but when I did it the other day, I thought, this is what I need to do for the video. And I don't remember everything, but I remember a lot, and this is what I went on with, the Jones Road. I just find this super, super easy. I just put my finger in and kind of rub my fingers together and then smooch it on the face. It doesn't have full coverage, but what it does do is it evens things out, and it feels like there's something a little bit blurring about it. So my sunscreen's been on for 20 minutes. It's shiny, but it's set. And a little bit more. And now I just go to a mirror and make sure I'm kind of blended and there's nothing weird happening. And truly, hardly any coverage at all, but it just does something. So that's one. I'm not setting a timer to this. I'm not going to go crazy about it, but I'm telling you, this will be 15 minutes. For under the eyes, I have been using this a lot. This is from Ole Henriksen. It's their CC stick, and I will put it on before I put on concealer, but sometimes I'll just use it as my concealer. It's not a concealer, it just takes away the darkest, it minimizes the darkness ever so slightly. So here we have a little bit of foundation, if you will, and I'm just gonna go like this. I don't want to put the Jones Road under my eyes because it does have oils in it, and my under eyes are sensitive, yours probably are too. But this is fantastic. And now I'm going to go back in with my pinky and just get right here where there's a lot of darkness and can tend to make you look a little tired. Okay. Now I'm going to go in again. This is the Jones Road in Tawny, and it just works for me. I just dig my fingernail in there, put it on my fingers, and I love this because well, I think I put on a little too much, put some on my hands, so it transferred a little to my hand. I love it because I feel that it's a healthy look. So I'm not covering all this redness on my cheeks, but I'm going to go over it with some color, which kind of makes everything look more natural. Put some up here, maybe up here, and just a touch right here. And all of a sudden I feel that I look fresh and pretty, even though I'm not covering things up, and I don't think it is a makeup-y look, but it's fast. Now I'm going to clean off the hands. Now I want to do something on my eyelids, a one and done, absolutely. I love this from Hourglass. It's a fantastic color for me, and it dries down and it doesn't crease as the day goes on. I'm also really loving this from WEIS. In fact, I was watching a video of mine the other day, or maybe I was editing, I don't remember what it was, and I kept on thinking, what am I wearing on my lids? I really like it. And I looked it up, and it was this. This is the color Ember, and I'm going to go on with this. And I have to say, you guys, one of my hourglasses broke, and I saw how much product is in it. I think there's a lot more in this. Now, if creasing is something that you don't like, if you are hooded and you don't like creasing, or if you're not hooded and you don't like creasing, this isn't the product for you. But I actually don't mind that. It's kind of a slept-in look, and what I really like about this is the sheen and the way that it helps me shape my eyes and make them the teeniest bit larger. Now, I don't have the Jones Road pencil. I'm going to go in with my Givenchy and put a little bit right here because I'm seeing some darkness, and I don't think it's product darkness. It's just skin shape, you know. But I just want to see how much more awake I look when I take care of this. Boom. There we go. I mean, while I have some, I can go on with a little concealer, but I really don't want to go crazy. If you have something you absolutely have to cover up, this is the place to do it. And then hit right here so it's soft. It's not a very sharp edge right by the eyes. Now for brows. I have several brow products. I'm going to go in with the one I've been using the longest, and I love that this is flat. That really works for me. This is from NYX, and it's a fantastic color. And when I'm wearing minimal makeup, I really want to emphasize my brows a little bit. It helps to balance the face and helps my features not disappear because they're a little bit small. My eyes are a bit small. This kind of pencil, this shape, just makes it so fast and so easy. And then if you want to do a little brushing through, I like as a brow that is kind of sloppy, and I think it's super youthful. I really do. And we're almost done. I have a lot of shine on my face, so it is the time to put some powder on. And I usually go on with my By Terry because it's clear. It leaves no color. The Kosas is beautiful, but it does have a color to it. And if the color's not exactly right, then I have to powder my entire face, and When you're in a hurry, it's not the time to play around. It's the time to go to things that you use over and over again. You know aren't fussy, you know how to work with them, and you know that are dependable, but it still looks fresh. Anyway, I'm going to take a different brush this time because I do have a new By Terry, so a lot more product comes out, and I'm not going to get all this product on my face, but I thought this would be a nicer way to go. And just pat and roll. This foundation is also super interesting in that it looks better after an hour or so. And even though it feels kind of odd, it does set down, especially if you take a few minutes to powder it. I feel like I have nothing else to do. I have a lot of pinkness in my lips, so I don't need to do something on the lips. I don't need to do something on the mascara because I feel like the eyeshadow helped to make everything a little bit larger. And I could go right now. It looks, I think, very natural, but much better than when I started. I didn't actually pose for a before picture, but if I'm able to find something, I'm just going to slide it in here, and you can see the before and after and how very little makes a big difference. If I want to do a little something with my lip, I could do something clear 100% because I have good color on my lips, or I could go in with 3 options. I have been loving this Huda product on my lips. On my cheeks, okay, but on my lips, I love it. It's a very unusual texture. I haven't had anything like this before. When you put it on, it doesn't feel like a typical stain gel, even though that's what it is. There's something else about it that actually feels a little comforting. I'm also deeply in love. I'm not sure if this is the right color, but this is the BALM. It is the right color. And I love this. I love this violet. Yeah, that's the dog snoring. It doesn't come off terribly violet because it is sheen. Perfect. Another one that I really like is this NARS. This is a matte balm that is lovely, and it's a very neutral color. I'll just show you that. So this is the NARS, and this is the Guerlain. This is more brown, and this has a little more color to it. There's any number of things I could do. I could do the Merit Oil, I could do one of my lip twists from Sicily, just a little bit of color if you want, or if you really want to bump it up a little bit, take this kind of very minimal makeup and go on with a powerful lip color, and I think that makes it actually look more pulled together, even though this is more of a casual look. It's super fast, it really works for me. Full disclosure, I have no idea if it'll work for me in the summer when it starts to get quite hot. I got this in the cooler months, so we'll see if this is going to work or if it's going to be a disaster, but I feel so much better, so much pulled together right now, and that is it. My 15-minute face, just putting it together in a quick way for something casual. You just want to look better than you look without it. Thanks so much for spending some time with me. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.